What's up YouTube, it's your boy OMG Pips, back again with another banger. Today I'm bringing you guys a video on how to use the DXY dollar index to trade GBPUSD. Alright, this method is called market correlation, and basically the concept is that we analyze the DXY and whatever positions we find on the DXY, we look for opposite positions on GBPUSD. So as you can see, I already have a trade that is running on DXY. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to leave a comment down in the comment section and help us get this channel to 2,000 subscribers. All right, let's get it. So just to recap, we had a break of structure right there, we had a break of structure right here, this tiny break of structure in here. Then price went all the way down. After going down, it came up and mitigated this breaker block in here. That is where I had my sell limit. So as price triggered that sell limit, it started crashing, and as it is crashing, it has left PD arrays in here that need to be mitigated before price continues to fall down. All right, so once we know this knowledge, we just mark our levels and see where to focus our next position. So we put our break of structure right there. That is the first break of structure, and then we look for PD arrays in here. So first things first that I can see, or the PD array that interests me a lot, is this inverse fair value gap. And after that inverse fair value gap, this inverse fair value gap is where I feel like price is likely to come to before continuing to the downside. So that might look something like this. Right, I don't know if you can see the fair value gap. Let me just likely to come into that inverse fair value gap, then continue to the downside. But if it doesn't do that, then I'm going to look for it to come to this breaker block in here. Or actually, nah, fuck that. I see what's happening. We have a break of structure right here, right? We have a break of structure right there, and right before that break of structure, we have this inverse fair value gap, and I feel like this is where price is going to come to before it continues to the downside. So sound like that. All right, so I'm looking for lower prices on DXY. I'm looking for lower prices on DXY. Go down to the 1 hour. Hold on, let me just do this so that I don't get too distracted. We come down to the 1 hour. Our inverse fair value gap is right there. Alright, so on the 1 hour we have this break of structure, then the fair value gap that is most interesting, or the fair value gap likely to pull on price, to attract price, is this fair value gap on the 1 hour. This fair value gap, if we go back to the 4 hour, this fair value gap is a order block, right? So price will either reverse from this inverse fair value gap or this 1 hour fair value gap. Those are my two areas of interest, and what I'm going to look for is price to come into this area and then create a break of structure to the downside, or create a break of structure to the downside in here on the 15 minutes. So I'm going to wait for it to do just that. Okay, meanwhile, since I know price is going is buying up until this area, I know. Alright, now I'ma just leave it. I'ma just wait. I'ma wait for price to come into this area and then crash. So after analyzing that, I go to DXY. Oh, sorry, I go to GBPUSD. Then I know on GBPUSD I'm looking to buy. Since DXY I'm looking to sell in these areas. As I stated here, if DXY is going down, GBPUSD is going up. So DXY I'm expecting to sell in these areas. GBPUSD I should expect to buy in this area. Alright, should expect to buy in this area. So knowing that, I go back to the 4 hour or even to the daily and start looking for areas to buy price at. On the daily, right away I can see the best place for me to buy price is down in this fair value gap. Since we just mitigated this fair value gap in here, we had a break of structure here, we had a break of structure in there, then we had the fair value gap in here, right? This fair value gap got mitigated right here, but before mitigating this, we had a break of structure right here, and we have a fair value gap in here. So price has mitigated this fair value gap, and I feel like right now it's coming down to sweep these relative equal lows here. It's coming down to sweep those relative equal lows, and since it's going down to sweep those relative equal lows, then mitigate this daily order block here, or inverse fair value for our inverse fair value gap, because it's inverse fair value gap there, or for our inverse fair value gap, because you can see we had a break of structure there, inverse fair value gap, but these levels seem to be attracting price. As you can see, it is crashing heavily right now, and we had a break of structure in here, we had a break of structure in there, then we have, let me just delete that, then we have this inverse fair value gap where we had a break of structure where price crashed, created these relative equal lows, then went back up and mitigated the inverse fair value gap in this order block in here, then it's crashing now, right? So since it's crashing, we go down to the 1 hour and look for a sell, the best place to sell type shit. So I can see we have broken this structure right here, have a break of structure right there, and we have this inverse fair value gap, right? And since we have that inverse fair value gap, I can say I'll have an entry right there, put my stop loss above this high, then place my TP on these relative equal lows, right? That's a 3% setup. So ultimately I'm looking to buy price, right? I'm looking to buy price in this area, like that. Ultimately I'm looking to buy price in this area. Oh, since we mitigated that, I'd even say up to this level like that. Ultimately I'm looking to buy price in that area, but in the short term I'm looking to sell into these relative equal lows. So that is that. It's very easy. As you can see, GBPUSD is going down on the 1 hour, DXY is going up. So DXY I'm looking to sell in these areas, but right now it's going up and I can't see a buy position yet, but on GBPUSD I have a sell position. It's very easy to understand. It's very easy to use this type of entry model. If you want to see how this trade is going to play out, you can join my free Telegram group, link in the description, and I'll post the results on there. It's your boy OMG Pips signing out.
And remember, in Forex we're talking about, we came in this game for money. We came in this game to earn a living. So we are not here to play games.